feel like that's something that we've sort of talked about on the podcast, where you need to be your children's parents now so you could be their friends later.
Yep.
Children need that structure.
Yeah.
They do, whether they realize it or not. Right now, they're so emotionally driven, and it's like, I'm
Yeah.
tired, I don't want to go. But we as the parents, we know what's right for them. And that's sort of like, I mean, the way that God speaks to us too, right? We don't want to do this, we don't want to do that, but he knows better, and so he creates that structure for us. But I also have another question regarding that. So I love that we're painting this image of church as a positive thing, right? Because this is something that is good, that we love, that we desire, that we get to be a part of. And I think Cash kind of touched on this the other day, where he said that he would tell his children that they're in a spaceship and they're like driving to school
100%.
and, you know, we're not of this world. And so I just love like tapping into that sort of imagery and that imagination, because that's how children connect, right?
Yeah.
But I also want to know, like, how is it that you balance like the yeses for ministry and family and the no's for ministry and yes to family? Does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
like how do you know when to say no to certain things?
Yeah.
Because you can stay busy with
Yeah.
ministry. People are always going to need help.
Yeah.
But then how do you prioritize your time with family and say no to those times? If that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Look, I have a story about that. It was actually our middle daughter. She knows I can share this. She allowed me to. She let me. She was 15.